Imagine standing on a glacier that has existed for thousands of years, knowing it may be gone in just a few decades. Or visiting a rainforest so unique that 90% of its species can't be found anywhere else. And realizing deforestation is wiping it away. In this video, we'll explore 5 more stunning destinations on the brink of disappearance. If you missed part 1, be sure to watch it after this video for even more endangered wonders. Let's dive in and discover how we can protect these irreplaceable places. Welcome back to Eco Travel Quest. In our first video, we uncovered 5 endangered destinations, including the Maldives and Antarctica, and discussed how responsible travel can help save them. Today, we continue our journey with 5 more places equally at risk. The reality is stark. Climate change is altering our planet faster than many of us realize. But the good news is that sustainable travel can make a difference. Together, we'll explore not just what's happening, but how we can act responsibly to preserve these stunning locations. And don't forget, part 1 of this series is packed with even more must-see places. Greenland is a land of ice and extremes, covering 80% of its surface with glaciers. These glaciers aren't just spectacular, they regulate our planet's climate by reflecting sunlight and keeping global temperatures in check. But here's the alarming truth. Greenland's ice is melting 7 times faster than in the 1990s. If all its ice were to melt, global sea levels could rise by 7 meters, putting millions of coastal cities at risk. Scientists and local communities are also partnering on innovative climate research projects in Greenland, using traditional knowledge alongside modern technology to better understand and combat the accelerating ice loss. Beyond its dramatic landscapes, Greenland also offers a unique cultural dimension. Travelers can experience the resilience and heritage of Inuit communities, whose traditional ways of life are deeply intertwined with the changing Arctic environment. Opt for tours run by local Inuit communities, which promote traditional knowledge and sustainable practices. Visit Ilulissat Ice Fjord, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, to see the scale of climate change's impact and learn directly from guides about preservation efforts. Offset your carbon emissions through verified programs to minimize your travel footprint. Interesting fact. Greenland's glaciers lose about 280 billion tons of ice annually, enough to fill over 110 million Olympic-sized swimming pools. Standing tall at 5,895 meters, Mount Kilimanjaro is Africa's highest peak and a symbol of natural beauty. Its snowy crown has inspired explorers and adventurers for centuries. Kilimanjaro's diverse ecosystems, from tropical rainforest to alpine deserts, make it a living laboratory for studying how climate change affects both biodiversity and local communities that depend on its resources. But climate change and deforestation are taking their toll. Since 1912, Kilimanjaro has lost over 85% of its ice cover. Local conservation groups are collaborating with scientists to monitor glacier retreat and educate nearby communities on sustainable land use practices that can help slow environmental degradation around the mountain. Scientists warn that, without intervention, the mountain could lose its glaciers entirely within the next 20 years. Practical tips for sustainable travel. Trek with eco-conscious operators who prioritize environmental education and limit waste on the trails. Support reforestation initiatives around Kilimanjaro, which are critical for restoring the region's water cycle. Stay in eco-friendly lodges run by local communities to directly contribute to conservation efforts. Interesting fact, Kilimanjaro is not just losing its snow, it's losing its ability to store and distribute fresh water, threatening the livelihoods of millions in Tanzania and Kenya. These destinations are breathtaking, but their future is uncertain. If you're passionate about protecting our planet's wonders, now is the perfect time to join our mission. Hit subscribe and watch part 1 to discover even more fragile destinations. Together, we can make a difference by choosing sustainable travel and spreading awareness. Don't miss it. Subscribe and turn on notifications. The Everglades in Florida are a haven for biodiversity. Spanning 1.5 million acres, this subtropical wetland is home to endangered species like the manatee and Florida panther. But rising sea levels and pollution are taking a heavy toll. Nearly half of the Everglades have already been lost, and invasive species are further disrupting its delicate balance. Large-scale restoration projects are underway to reconnect natural water flows, aiming to revive the Everglades ecosystems and secure a sustainable future for both wildlife and people. Take guided eco-tours that educate you on the importance of preserving wetlands. Avoid using plastics that could end up in waterways, harming wildlife. Donate to organizations working to restore the Everglades and protect its species. The Everglades are one of the most vital ecosystems in the United States, providing clean water for over 8 million Floridians. Moreover, the Everglades act as a natural buffer against hurricanes and flooding, making their restoration not only crucial for wildlife, but also for the safety and resilience of surrounding human communities. Straddling the borders of Israel, Jordan, and Palestine, the Dead Sea is a natural marvel. Its salty waters are famous for their healing properties and unique ability to keep swimmers afloat. But here's the problem. The Dead Sea is shrinking at an alarming rate, losing 1 meter of water each year. This is due to a combination of climate change and excessive water diversion from the Jordan River, its main source. Support eco-friendly accommodations that use water responsibly. Regional cooperation projects are now being explored to restore water flow and stabilize the area, highlighting the urgent need for shared environmental responsibility across borders. Participate in programs that raise awareness about water conservation in the region. Avoid contributing to over-tourism by following local guidelines. Sinkholes are appearing near the Dead Sea as water levels drop, drastically altering the landscape. Scientists warn that without urgent conservation measures, the Dead Sea could face irreversible ecological collapse within the next few decades, turning one of the world's natural wonders into a barren salt plain. Madagascar is a paradise for nature lovers, boasting 90% of species found nowhere else on Earth, including lemurs, baobab trees, and chameleons. But over 40% of its forests have been destroyed, and many of its species are critically endangered due to deforestation and climate change. Several local and international conservation programs are working to restore Madagascar's forests and protect endangered species, offering visitors the chance to volunteer or contribute directly to preservation efforts. Stay in eco-lodges that reinvest in reforestation and conservation. Avoid buying products made from endangered hardwoods. Engage with community-based tourism to support local livelihoods while protecting nature. Every year Madagascar loses an area of forest roughly the size of Luxembourg. Furthermore, Madagascar's unique ecosystems play a vital role in global climate regulation, making their preservation essential not only for biodiversity, but also for maintaining planetary ecological balance. These destinations show the fragile beauty of our planet and the urgent need to act. By traveling sustainably, we can help protect them for future generations. Which destination would you visit first? Let us know in the comments. And if you haven't seen part 1, don't wait. Watch it now to discover 5 more breathtaking but endangered locations. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Eco Travel Quest. Together we can make a difference, one journey at a time. Visuals, rolling credits with background music.